Today I am going to introduce to you how to install the DropletSense NO2 NO3 sensor and run through the calibration steps. Please wear the appropriate personal protective equipment including gloves, lab coat and goggles. Once you have opened the package, please check whether the box has been damaged during transit. If you have spotted anything suspicious, for example a broken corner or leakage of fluid, please contact your distributor immediately. Once you have opened the box, you will find it contains a USB stick, the user manual, main device, the liquid cartridge, ballast weights, Eppendorfs, calibration samples, transfer pipettes, filters and calibration adapter. Now I take out the main device, place it vertically on the bench top, then the liquid cartridge with the collar. Before use, you will need to remove the cartridge caps. This is to prevent liquid from spilling out during transportation. Check that the two notches are aligned. If not, you can gently reposition with your hands. Then you must remove the valve cap and place it to one side. On the main device there is an arrow. On the liquid cartridge there is a notch. Please align the arrow on the main device with the notch on the liquid cartridge. Please hold the main device firmly and push down on the liquid cartridge gradually. Then bring up the locking collar, hold the top part of the device and rotate the collar until it's locked in position. And then you must reattach the valve cap. And finally attach the locking collar key with a screwdriver. We need to then install the calibration adapter into the inlet hole. Please check that the tubing of the calibration adapter is clean and there are no apparent dust or debris. If there are, please clean it and rinse it with DI water. You will need to insert the plastic tube of the calibration adapter into the inlet hole firmly, and then twist the adapter anti-clockwise until it is locked. Now let's start to prepare the calibration samples. First, I pick up the Eppendorfs and mark it with a permanent marker. So this is for DI water, this is for 200 micromolar NO2, and that is for 800 micromolar NO3. Then I use a clean pipette to take out half a milliliter of DI water. The transferring pipette can only be used once to avoid cross-contamination. Then I repeat the same steps with the other two samples, both with half a milliliter of liquid samples. Once you have finished transferring the samples, you have to ensure that there are no air bubbles at the bottom of the Eppendorfs. So give it a good tap on the table and look closely to see if there are any remaining. Now we need to start the smart calibration. First, plug the USB into the computer. Then please start the GUI and click the live data mode option. Then the computer can find the device and then type in your liquid cartridge number and device number. Follow the instruction on the GUI to complete the calibration steps. The device will then undergo conditioning, and after following the instructions, you are now ready to put the DI water into the calibration adapter. So open the Eppendorf and gently slide it onto the thin tubing and place onto the calibration adapter. Then follow the instructions on the app and it will take you through the rest of the calibration. Each calibration step should take about 30 minutes. So now we are ready to insert the NO2 sample. Take out the Eppendorf and close the lid. Then use a dust-free tissue to wipe the thin tubing. This is to prevent any contamination. Then insert the new sample into the adapter and then follow the instructions on the app. Now it's time for the third sample. Remove the Eppendorf from the calibration adapter. Wipe the thin tubing again. Then place a third sample into the calibration adapter. Follow the instructions on screen. The final step should take around 30 minutes as well. Now the smart calibration is done. Take out the final sample and the calibration adapter. Insert the filter and the device is ready to go. Remember to add the ballast weight before putting the device into the water.